cats, Eddbud here, back with some Christmas gift ideas for the runners in your life. Hope you're all doing fine, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Christmas finally here, almost. I always enjoy the start of December. Everything starts to accelerate in terms of that festive feel. Eddbud to the rescue today with some Christmas gift ideas for the runners that you may have in your life. Perhaps you're stuck, perhaps you have no idea what to get them. I'm here to help. If you haven't done so already, guys, please do hit that subscribe button, but also click the bell below for notifications when I roll those new videos out for you. And it really helps the channel out too if you give this video a thumbs up like, and also share this video with your running buddies. Merci beaucoup. So kicking off my Christmas gift guide is a multi-use item. I love the Headlamp bands. They come in use for so many things. A great head covering or a sweatband, so if you're running in cold weather perhaps you can utilise this, as well as in warmer weather too. A makeshift neck cover or snood. I mean, you could even use it as a fabric face covering, which is quite useful here in the UK as we've reintroduced face coverings in all sort of communal settings. You could probably also use it as a towel around your hand as well to wipe away sweat in those warmer times. Headlamp have a multitude of variations of their bands, from solid shades right through to wild, almost psychedelic designs. A great stocking filler, this one. They come in useful over and over again. Another great unisex running item, I suppose. So, get some Headlamp bands in. You know it makes sense. I have to say, guys, I've lost numerous pairs of running sunglasses over the years. Just leave them in places, you know, at the pub beer garden. You take them off at a race and put them down and just forget about them. Or they just fall off your head when you're messing around sticking them back on top of your head there. As such, I look for something that does the job but doesn't cost the earth, so it doesn't feel all that bad if you do lose them, or break them, or the dog chews them. Goodr glasses in this instance fits the bill 100%. At around 25 to 35 earth credits, it's a reasonably easy price to swallow, and I think as such they make for a great addition to Santa's sack. There's a whole sleigh load of designs here from Goodr. I mean, you can go for something really outlandish if you want to. Polarized lenses as well, and they feature some significant sun attenuating properties. Adding these into any runner's arsenal is going to reduce the risk a little bit. I really enjoy them on those warm summer days, which are pretty much not what we got right now because it's just bleak and dark outside. In fact, every run that I've done over the past few days, it's just been in very dark, dim conditions. I think these make a great value item for only a few earth credits. A nice little stocking filler. Seem pretty durable as well, you know. I've sat on mine, I washed a pair the other day and it still worked just fine. If your beloved other half, your significant other, or footwear friend is a shoe head or a running shoe collector, then the next item could be ideal. Perhaps they keep attempting to come into the house with really dirty trainers, then the Reshuvenator Cleaning Kit could be right up your alley. The Reshuvenator Cleaning Kit has a really nice presentation box, and at $49.99 I think it's a little cheaper than buying a new carpet, or a pair of running shoes in fact. Well, depending where you get them from. This quality cleaning kit comes with 3 different brush types, so you've got anything from a softer through to a harder brush. Of course, you need the special cleaning solution. There's a cloth and 2 shoe trees as well. Very important if you are cleaning your shoes to try and keep the shape and the structure of the upper there. So last thing you want to do with the running shoe is ruin the upper. Add in a little bit of elbow grease and you'll soon have some sparkling shoes once again. I use this product myself and it's a fantastic one, always works. Even some of the more stubborn stains come out. I think the set features enough solution to clean about 50 pairs of shoes, so I'd probably only need about 2 sets to clean my entire collection. Man, I got a serious shoe problem. Do check this one out if you do want to turn up to the start line of your next race with a really fresh pair of running shoes. Even if they're not. It does seem to do the trick over the traditional method of some fairy liquid and a bit of water in a glass and just sort of scrubbing. There's a bit more sort of method here, I suppose. I don't know what they put in that solution, but it doesn't seem to stain anything either, so you're good to go. I will put links to all of these products, guys, in the description below, so do check those out. Those affiliate links do help out the channel. Of course, you can go and buy these products and not use those links, but if you do use the affiliate links, it doesn't cost you any more, but it does help out the channel a little bit. You know me, guys, I'm always transparent with you. I always tell it like it is. Marching on like some sort of soldier. Socks. They can make an insane difference to a runner. Just make the whole process a little bit more comfortable and enjoyable. If your socks aren't great, then yeah, your race isn't going to be great. Your training session isn't going to feel good. You want to amplify all those feelings when you're running. So yeah, socks, here we go. A quality foot sheath is vital for winter running. As such, stance socks always come right at the top of the tree. This one. I think in terms of comfort, fit, quality and durability, very few brands come close. I mean, I've got some stance socks that I bought from about 3 years ago and they're still fantastic. If I see that they've been washed and they're ready to wear, I go for it. They'd never fall apart either. I've had socks from other brands that just fall apart within a few months. These just keep on going. I would personally go for the crew socks, which come in a bazillion different designs, colours and styles. Anything from Marvel-inspired motifs to gorgeous Grateful Dead designs. Stance socks look good and deliver a nice, durable yet plush experience on foot. Absolutely avoid the Nike racing socks. At $16.95, they're about as durable as a piece of newspaper in a rainstorm. And despite feeling really great early on, they just disintegrated after a few months. Just got big holes in there. It's crazy. Just a big mess of holes there, and I cannot recommend them to my valued viewers. Now, on the other hand, the Nike Spark or Spark lightweight socks are the complete antithesis of those. Vastly superior in terms of fit and feel, and they last way longer. You can just wash them day in, day out, and they're still good. They're a little bit less stretchy than the race socks, but that appears to make them a whole lot more resilient to wear. Bizarrely, the ankle, no-show and crew length versions all seem to be the same price of $12.95. All these prices, of course, in Earth credits here in the UK. I can absolutely recommend the Nike Spark lightweight models for foot form, comfort and weight. Last but not least, on part one of my Christmas gifts for runners list is, drumroll, the Petzl Actik Core headlamp. Now, this one is a true winter staple for me. Like a nice warm cup of Bovril at halftime at your local football match. Now, I recommend going for the core version of this, so the Actik Core. That means that basically you get the battery with the headlamp. That's really important. You don't want to be going through loads of, I think it's AA batteries, maybe AAA, something like that. But you don't want to be going through those. Get the one that's called the Actik Core. That's just a USB rechargeable pack that you can stick into the headlamp and you can just recharge it whenever you need it. Seems to last for ages anyway. I only have to charge it every couple of weeks or something at the moment. And I'm using it, every day. So there we go. I've had mine for a couple of years. I've had no problems with the battery sort of deteriorating or anything. The actual headlamp itself is built pretty well. We've got no major issues there. I've dropped it a couple of times and it's not fallen to bits or anything. It feels like it's pretty well constructed. There's 3 different power settings that max out at 350 lumens for a 100 meter distance. There's also a red strobe setting as well that you can use to attract people's attention, perhaps if something's occurred, if there's been some type of accident or you're in danger. Perhaps a squirrel has started attacking you, trying to steal your energy gels. I think they've even built in a whistle into the back. I've never had to use it myself, but yeah, there we go. If you were out in the trails perhaps, away from civilization, the whistle could come in handy to attract someone that's nearby. It's really easy to adjust as well once you've got it on your head. I hate stuff that's really hard to dial in the fit. It just gets quite frustrating, doesn't it? We've all been there, fiddling around with something. I remember I was doing that at the start of the Bristol Half, trying to get my headphones and watch and everything sorted out, and you start to panic, and yeah, that's not something good. This one, you just set it, forget, and it's done. Easy to tilt and a doddle to switch the settings just with one simple button. At 42 Earth credits, I think this is a fantastic idea for any runner. A bit of a secret Santa special, you could call it. I hope this list has turned on a few light bulbs and provided a bit of illumination. Just a bit of a disclaimer, the links provided in the description are Amazon affiliate links and they do help out the channel. It don't cost you any more cash, but of course you're free to buy these products wherever you want. I'll have part 2 of this one coming up in a few days' time. Musical interlude for you, something a little different today. I'm going to listen to a new Christmas album, then give you my reactions to some of the tracks. The album in question today is from Gary Barlow. It's his new Christmas album, it's called A Dream of Christmas. So will this be a wondrous dream that I want to hold on to for the rest of my life, or will it be a terrible nightmare that I want to forget? And maybe I'll need counselling for 2022 if it's that bad. So here we go. Let's listen to some of it. So we'll go for Sleigh Ride first. So it looks like Gary Barlow's gone for a sort of swing vibe here, with some jazzy elements in there, big band sort of thing. I know that Robbie Williams did that a while back, didn't he? That seems to be the big trend. I'm not really sure his voice sort of suits it though. It sort of seems to sit on top a little bit, whereas a lot of these songs you want a more sort of baritone, you know, sort of Rat Pack style thing. So yeah, Sleigh Ride. That's always going to be a Phil Spector type tune for me. I'm not sure it really fits. The sounds just don't work together for me. Wonderful Christmas Time. Yeah, Wonderful Christmas Time kind of gives me the same feel there. It just doesn't really sit together. It sounds like the backings have been done and then he's kind of come in and sort of done the vocals afterwards. With this sort of performance you want everybody playing together, I think, to make it mesh. It just sounds a little bit too sticky and sweet for me. It's like after you've had a really nice satisfying meal and then you have a dessert which is kind of too much sweetness, and it just leaves you feeling a bit sick. And then you'll need some coffee, and then we all know what happens after that. Now there's a song here called My Dear Acquaintance, which actually is really nice. Less of this big band style, more of a ballad that you'd expect from Gary Barlow, and there's quite poignant lyrics there, nice subtlety about it, beautiful touch on the piano. So yeah, much more up my street, that one. Now he's done a version of Merry Christmas Everyone here, which that's a song you just shouldn't mess with. Shaky, you know, Shakin' Stevens, fantastic classic Christmas tune. Here Gary's sort of slowed it down, and again it just doesn't really work for me. Now Gary Barlow's done a version of the Greg Lake track I Believe in Father Christmas. Now he nails it here, it's just right, he's got the backing perfect. There's a sprinkling of that magical winter Christmas dust on the top. Snow, I mean. And the vocal sits just right here, so yeah. It's a bit of a mixed bag, this one, guys. Maybe you're going to pick this one up for your significant other. Maybe for your mum. Actually, I think my mum would really like this one. I think she'd really enjoy it. So I've given you the Christmas runners gifts, and I've found something that I can get my mum. Brilliant. Good job, Ed. Go and check this one out, guys. I think you might really enjoy it. Some of it, maybe. It's called The Dream of Christmas. Not sure how I can make saying The Dream of Christmas sound a little bit disturbing. Thanks for sticking with me to the end of today's video, guys. It's always appreciated. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you help the channel out by picking up some merch. It's not too late to get it for Christmas. But you can also hit that subscribe button and click the bell below for notifications when I roll those new videos out for you, like some sort of running snowplow. And make sure to hit that like button and also share this video with your running buddies. My name's Eddbud, and I'll be seeing you